All right, so with this, we are looking to solve a function. So we are given the function f of x is equal to 3 times the absolute value of x minus 7. For the first part, we want to find f of 3, which means we want to find out what happens when x is equal to 3. So we just go ahead and take that and plug it in for x. Now, the second one is a little bit different. It's actually a lot different. This one says this is a function that is equal to 38. So what this one tells us to do is we have to say y is equal to 38. And for this one, we need to find x. All right, so we'll start with the first one. Plug in x is equal to 3. So I just take my original function, which was 3 times the absolute value of 3. And again, that's just because I'm saying x is equal to 3, and I'm plugging that in for x. And then I have to go ahead and subtract 7. Well, the absolute value of 3 is just 3, so I'm going to change the absolute value symbol to parentheses minus 7, and the order of operations tells us that that is 9 minus 7, or that is equal to 2, or x. So that is a point on the graph. When x is equal to 3, y is equal to 2. Now for the other one, I take my entire function, the 3x 3 times the absolute value of x minus 7, and set it equal to 38. So for this, you are saying 3 times the absolute value of x minus 7 is equal to 38. And for this, we're just going to solve this and get the idea. Whenever you're solving an absolute value equation, is to first get the absolute value symbol all by itself. So we need to add 7 to both sides. When I go through and do that, on the left side, I am just left with 3 times the absolute value of x is equal to 38 plus 7, and 38 plus 7 is equal to 45. And again, we want to get everything in the absolute value of x all by itself, so I need to divide by that 3, so I want to divide both sides by 3. And 45 divided by 3 is just equal to 15. So now I have the absolute value of x is equal to 15, and that now means I have two different answers here, because the absolute value of x can either equal a positive 15 or it can equal a negative 15, and that's going to give me two solutions here. Remember, these are my x values, so that one is going to be 15 and 38, and again, the 38 is, that's what we designed it to do from the very beginning. And then the other point that I'm going to have here is going to be negative 15 comma, again, 38. The part to remember with this is sometimes you are going to be plugging the x value into the equation, and that's if you are given the value inside the function, because f replaces the 3 replaces the x. If you're being told f of x is equal to 38, that's where you take the original function, and this is my y piece, and that's what I set it equal to.